Hey, good evening and welcome to the October 7th, 2024 edition of Late Night Sauce. My name's Mario. I'm here with my co-host Noah. We have a lovely young lady here tonight as a guest here.
Why, thank you.
I just don't know exactly how to describe her. Kind of a very free-spirited little gal, maybe. I'm not sure. We're going to get to know her and dig in deep inside of her. Her name is Brianna Christine Diembra.
Yeah, you got that right.
Of course I got it right.
You got it right.
Did you think I was going to get it wrong?
I'm surprised, to be honest.
What?
I thought
really?
that you were going to butcher it.
You just told me like 2 minutes ago.
I thought you were going to say Christina or something.
I said Christine.
You got it right.
I got it right,
I'm very proud of you.
I'm proud of myself.
There you go.
Proud of myself. Anyway, she's a new addition to the Trap family here at the Warwick location.
Yep.
And we have one of our all-time favorite waitresses here at this Trap. Only here in spirit and support for Brianna here. We have Miss Gabrielle.
My best friend.
Oh, Brazosa is in the bill. You might have seen her or heard of her on the podcast with Lena. That had to be, what, last month? 2 months ago? Don't bring Gabby to Applebee's.
Can I tell you a fun fact about Gabby and I?
We would love to hear a fun fact about you, too.
We're all about fun facts on Late Night Sauce.
So, Gab and I's moms met on their first day of kindergarten, and they were both wearing the same exact outfit. So they were like, "Oh my God, you want to be friends?"
Wait a minute. Question.
Yeah.
You guys are getting dropped off at kindergarten, and they were wearing the same outfit as mothers?
No.
Our
moms.
They
were in kindergarten together.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes. I'm sorry. I apologize. I want to know.
I'm glad that I clarified that.
No.
Yeah, so they've been best friends since their first day of kindergarten, and then of course they had Gab and I, and we both have older brothers who are very similar in age. They look alike. Gab and I look alike. We were just destined to be best friends.
Do you guys dress the same as well at kindergarten?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You had the same outfit?
I'm sure we did.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, we did the same outfits.
So, question.
Yeah.
So, how old are you?
I'm 23.
How old's your mom?
She just turned 51.
Okay, so me and your mom are roughly the same age, which is scary because I'm interviewing on my podcast. But
you're older than my dad.
I am older than your dad, and I'm going to remind you that your dad always tells me to smack you around. I always say no, I'm not going to.
I do appreciate that, nonetheless.
It's just funny because one of my best friends in kindergarten, we had the same exact Pittsburgh Steelers football jacket on, and we became best friends because of the jacket. It was an 80s thing.
You're a Steelers fan?
No.
Oh.
My mom just bought me a Steelers jacket because she liked the colors. I had no idea who it was, and then
it is good.
It was the 80s. That's what we did back then.
Yeah. When they were the team back then.
No, I don't think it was that. I just think my mom liked the colors because she was an off the boat immigrant from Italy, so she didn't know what football was. She just said, "Hey, that's a nice jacket. Let's get it for him," and I wore it. I was 6. You know. So yeah, but we lost touch after he moved to Smithfield, so we lost touch after 3rd grade. But yeah, but that's funny because we had the same exact jackets and we became friends.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's so cute.
It's weird.
I love that.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Coventry.
Okay.
Yep, I was born.
Okay, there it is.
Born and raised in Coventry.
Late Night Sauce loves the Coventry girls. My wife's from Coventry, so
yeah?
I know all about Coventry women.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
We're crazy. We're amazing though. We're a good
I don't
time.
think you guys are crazy.
No?
Nah,
we're raised in the sticks. We know how to fight. We strangle bears.
We were raised on.
How many bears have you strangled?
A few.
I don't believe you.
A few.
You don't seem like a bear strangler kind of gal.
No.
No.
Well, then you don't know me.
Well, we said that when we started the podcast. We do not know you.
That's true.
We're gonna get to know
That's
you.
true.
We're gonna dig in deep into that Coventry soul of yours.
Get to know me.
Jesus.
So, you just started working at the Trap with us. Where'd you work? What other restaurants have you worked at?
So I've worked at Blue on the Water.
Okay.
We just closed.
Oh yeah, Blue.
Yep.
You worked there.
Love
more
the
than
Blue
once.
girls.
You've worked there?
No, I said, have you worked there more than
How
once?
many
No, this was my
your
first summer.
there?
Yes.
Yep.
That's some good people working there. We like the Blue people.
love
They come
Blue.
and visit us. They're good people.
Blue's great. Blue
Sarah
loves-
Carberry, one of my favorites.
Yeah, we
Sarah
love her.
Carberry.
Yeah.
Rudy.
Alexis.
Rudy.
Oh, Rudy and Victor are
Love
great. Rudy and Victor are great.
Rudy's
Victor
Yeah.
works there too. I've never seen Victor there.
Victor was making some videos at the Blue Bar on Instagram.
Really?
He was,
I like that guy.
He was good. Yeah, he was. I'm like, dude, you can do this.
I wish I saw him more often.
Yeah, I think he's laying low right now. I haven't seen him in a while neither. But yeah, Victor's good people. Rudy, we love Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy.
Yeah,
Rudy's
we got
awesome.
Adriana's there. Oh, Adriana.
Love Adriana.
I used to bartend with Adriana's mom.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah. I know Adriana since she was a little girl. That's how
Bubbles
old
was
I
there,
am.
right?
Who?
Adriana's
Bubbles?
the best.
Bubbles worked there this year. I think she did. Yes.
She's actually going to the Trap North.
We heard.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Yes.
you know who Bubbles is just by.
Did she actually go by Bubbles at?
People call her that. Yeah.
I
I love her.
That nickname followed from here to.
She's
That was
like-
a movie thing. Good
No,
movie,
she gave her own nickname to herself.
She did?
You know how
Is she
people
really?
sometimes you can meet someone and you're just like connected. You're just on. That's literally me and her.
So you know her sister works there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. I worked with her the other day.
Well, I want to make
She's
sure
great,
because
too.
you didn't know I was a bartender until you saw me behind the bar an hour into my
Do you know I
shift.
thought he was Expo?
She thought it was a food expo.
I heard, yeah.
That's
This
just.
whole time.
That's
It's
tough.
no, it's because the first time that I met him, Gab introduced me to him, and she's like, "This is Mario," and he was back in the kitchen doing like a million different things. So I was like, "Nice to meet you, Mario. I'll see you soon." And then he was up at the bar a couple days ago. I was like, "Why are you up here?" And he was like, "What? What do you
The
mean?"
bartender here, like, what's that's just weird.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's okay.
But now I know. And you're the host of this podcast, which is awesome.
We've been doing this how long now? Now 2 years now.
Something like
You have
that.
multiple-
Yeah,
Solid 2 years, but like.
Yeah.
We lost a lot of
Little
episodes.
on and
Yeah,
off
we had a
here
little
and
on and
there,
off.
you know.
We lost some really good episodes on a thumb drive that.
Like consecutively, not as long, but
Yeah.
like over the course.
Yeah,
of
we
2
had some
years.
hiccups with management that we had to discontinue the podcast for a few months, but we're back at it. Yeah,
You're back
we're back
and better
at
than
it.
ever.
So, okay, so you're from Coventry. You're 23,
Yep.
and was Blue your first restaurant job ever?
No. I've been in the restaurant industry like literally my entire life.
Okay.
So my first job ever, I was 14, underage. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Well,
I worked
I
at-
don't have to because you just did.
Do you know Jelina's ice cream in Coventry?
We do
No.
know Jelina's.
Yep.
Across from Father John V. Doyle.
Yeah. Yep.
Across from where?
The Father John V. Doyle Middle School.
Yep.
No, I'm not familiar.
But,
I'm from
it's-
Providence, so I don't know
Oh, okay.
Coventry. Well, my wife's from Coventry, but
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
near
It's like the cute-
Taco Bell. It's near Borelli's.
It's like a little
near-
cute pink ice cream.
I drive by there every
shop.
day.
Yeah, there you go. It's
ice
you
cream
know the
place?
big church like St. John and Paul. Is it St. John? I
No.
think it's St. John and Paul.
On the corner?
There's. Do you remember that barbecue place that was like where the Papagenos
Ohana's?
was? Ohana.
Ohana's, yeah.
Do you know where the job lot is over there? Do you know where? Fuck, I don't know. Like,
Well,
I'm
Taco
running out
Bell's
of
on.
landmarks.
How many Taco Bells are in Coventry?
It's
I
on
know of
Tioga
one.
Ave,
It's on
that's all you
Tioga.
need to
It's
know.
on Tioga.
Yeah.
It's the
Keep
cute
going
pink
deeper
place.
into Coventry from Tioga. It's on the right at a weird like three-way intersection. It's. You want me to pull up a map?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
So that was my first job. I was 13.
I just drive by there every day. I don't see no ice cream joint. Is what I'm saying.
It's pink. You can't miss it. You'll see it.
Taco Bell's on my right.
No, Taco Bell's on your left.
So going the other way.
Wait. So if Taco Bell's on your left and you're going deeper into Coventry, it would be Jelina's would be on your right on a corner across from like a church.
I don't go that way. I go the other way because Taco Bell's on my right when I leave.
Yeah. When you leave, yeah, you probably don't go. Far enough.
I'm going past Lake Taco and all that.
Yeah.
On the
No,
other side. Gotcha.
yeah,
okay.
yep.
You'll have to.
That would have bothered me all night if we didn't straighten this out. That's what I'm
You
sorry.
get off like near BJ's and like.
Well, no, I go down Hopkins Hill Road. That's where my son's school is, and I bang
Yeah,
a right.
Hopkins, you wouldn't see it.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
a bang a
it's
right.
bang-
Yeah,
yeah, it's
but
bang
Taco
right.
Bell is right over there next to KFC.
Yeah.
Why is there
It's
always
if
a
you go
Taco
left.
Bell near a KFC? You ever wonder that?
Because
The same company.
They're both owned by Pepsi.
Yes. But like,
Oh, I didn't
I
know
kind of
that.
feel like that's kind of bad because like they're messing with people's heads. Like, do I want KFC? Do I want Taco Bell? You kind of like mess with people's heads.
Well, that's why.
That's one of the biggest crossroads that a human being could possibly be in.
Right.
Like, do I go here? Do I go here?
It is a big. It is a big.
Let's get a
decision.
mile
It's
apart
a
at
huge
least, you know?
decision.
Very different.
It's
Wait, you said
honestly, it's
Pepsi
too
owns
much.
KFC and Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Pepsi does.
PepsiCo, like the
Really?
soda. Yeah. So, fun fact for it. There you go. I got a fun fact today.
Finally.
I have a fun fact for you guys today too.
But when Coke was getting too big in like restaurants and shit like that,
Right.
nobody would take on Pepsi. So Pepsi just bought the companies and like forced them to like have. That's why KFC and Taco. That's why they can have like the combo ones that both of them are in.
Yes.
Because they're owned by the same people.
Which you
Makes
can get a taco and mashed potatoes at the same time.
Yes, you can. I've done that.
What a world we live in.
I've done that. More
I
than
know,
once.
but it messes me up.
Yeah,
Messes
it
me
shouldn't.
up.
Shouldn't, man.
So what's your fun fact here?
Yeah, what do you got?
Brianna? What you got?
Okay, ready, guys? You're not ready for this one.
I don't know if
birds. No, listen. Birds take ant baths. Like, they'll literally just spread their wings on top of an ant mound and let ants go all over them, which is called anting, okay? And the ants release some type of chemical mixed with the bird's oil, and it's like a folic acid, and it literally makes the birds think that they're drunk. I swear to God.
Why are you thinking about this? That's my question.
I learned about it today in school.
Today?
I learned about this today in school.
What class was this?
It was my rhetorical writing class.
What the fuck is that?
We don't ask questions about that class, okay?
I feel like somebody needs to, because why are you learning about fucking anting? What? Let me ask you, what are you in school for?
To be an English teacher.
What does that have to do with English? what do birds have to do with English?
It's because my classmate wrote a beautiful paper on...
About anting?
About anting. She wrote a paper on the difference between crows and ravens. And both of them ant.
And both of them.
I think we're going to have to switch gears on this.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question then, Brianna. So, like, okay. Are you single?
I am single.
So you're sexually active in the community right now?
I mean...
Did the vodka come out your nose, Noah?
No, it didn't.
Vodka didn't come out your nose? I thought it was just some vodka come out.
No, it was just a cough.
This is why we need video here. I was just a cough.
You can fucking run it back.
So basically, you're single and you're ready to, get out there.
I'm single, yes.
Okay.
I'm enjoying my time.
Well, as you should. You're young, so you should be doing that.
Yeah.
So, would you say a gentleman at a bar, if he had, like, knowledge about birds and ants, would that be like a plus of
100%.
Like, hey, this guy's gonna hang with me tonight?
No, this the most attractive thing for me is knowledge, yeah.
Yes.
Knowledge. And if you honestly can just spit like dead random facts like the one that I just did.
That was random. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know how we got there.
The thing is, like, the fun facts thing, I think, threw her off. I think the fun facts usually spit are like pertain to the restaurant scene, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm glad I learned that today, to be honest with you.
Now you can apply that.
I wish I was single so I could kind of use that pickup line on a girl that likes birds.
You can.
I'm married. I can't do that.
Use it on your wife. Go home and be
my wife knows nothing about birds. She knows I know nothing about birds.
This is what you have to do. You have to go, babe.
I feel like the question is, does she care about birds?
She collects stuffed birds. From like Target and stuff. They're all over the fucking house.
Yeah.
I don't even know where they're coming from.
Well, you should drop a bird fact.
They come in the mail. Like, what is this stuff? Like, is it like a bird club? Like, what is this? Like, bird of the month?
It's a woman thing.
Do you want another bird fact, dude? Because I have a bird fact.
Last bird fact, and we're moving on to the podcast.
Did you like my bird fact?
I'm inspired, to say the least.
I'm glad you liked it.
Fucking. So, do you know that it's federally illegal to own a crow?
Yes.
Did you?
I don't know why, but I've heard this before.
Because like crows are like actually like really smart for some reason.
They're so smart.
Yeah, and
they play games with their young.
You know what? I get this confused with something else.
I learned that today also.
No, I did not know this.
No, so crows are smart, and people like train them to like steal from people, to prisoners have trained them to like pick up drugs.
Yes,
and,
I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's federally illegal to own a crow.
Wow. How do they know if you own it or not?
Huh?
How would they know if you own it or not? If it's in a cage?
You're fucking like talking to it or some shit? I don't know.
You're not allowed to talk to birds? It's a crime?
It might be.
Really?
I don't
if it's a crow.
I thought this was America. You can't talk to a bird?
No. You can't, Mario.
It's not gonna fill itself up, no.
All right. Fred, you can ask.
Please.
Yeah.
You fill itself up.
The please after the ask.
I apologize.
Right? Like my lord.
All right, so Brianna, you had a bar.
What?
Talking about birds.
You had a bar.
I had, yeah.
You and Gabrielle are going out here for drinks.
Yes.
And you're hanging out. Mm-hmm. What's one of the first things you notice about the place when you walk in? A brand new place you've never been to before. Let's check out this place. So I'll go.
Ooh.
When you walk in the door, what are you thinking in your head? What are you thinking? What's
the first thing that I notice would probably be. I would say probably like the atmosphere, like the people that are there. What I would notice.
The customers.
Yes.
Or are you talking about the staff?
The customers.
Okay.
Yeah, then the staff.
So what are the things that would turn you off?
Turn me off?
Turn you off about the customers.
I don't like loud people. I don't like arrogant people. I don't like people who...
What's considered arrogant?
Like someone who's just like...
Thank you. No, I'm sorry I did that whole song. I feel so much. I don't know what I was thinking. It was just. I said I apologize.
Someone who's just like a douchebag, who cuts in front of people, who, I don't know, just like those drunk guys that are at the bar all the time who are just rude. Like, those are arrogant people in my brain, and I'm like, I want nothing to do with you.
Yeah, rude people. I don't like rude people neither.
Yeah.
Who does?
Yeah.
Other rude people like each other.
Yeah, they do.
They do. Rude people hang out with each other. They come in packs.
You're not wrong.
They come in packs.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you a question. What if there's that rude group of guys, but they have that one nice friend, and you guys get some sort of a thing going on, like, connection. Okay. Like, you start talking. Things are going okay. He likes birds. You like birds. I don't know. Right? But, like, happens all the time. I'm sure you've seen it numerous times. Noah, I know we've seen it numerous times when we're working.
About birds?
No.
Oh.
You got the nice guy that's hanging out with a bunch of the rude people, and then the rude guys, like, block them and mess up the game.
People judge you by your friends. But.
Yeah.
I don't always think that someone's friend group defines who they are.
Really? Because we do.
Oh.
We do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Guys do.
Well,
guys do it for guys and guys do it for girls.
To an extent, yes. But you never know, like, the
There are exceptions to a lot of rules. A lot of exceptions. Yes, I agree, but you're right.
Yeah. So, like, if I was to be, like, hitting it off with a really nice guy, and he was to be in a group of guys that are arrogant, rude, whatever, I wouldn't hold him, like, I wouldn't consider him to be rude because he's with them.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Because I've been in situations like this before in the old days. Mm-hmm. What if things are going well with you and him? His idiot buddy comes over that's trying to be rude. He's rude to that guy to get him away from you.
Oh.
Is that like, hey, he's getting some points?
That's kind of a turnoff. That's kind of it's
a turnoff. It's not turning you on. It's like, hey, you're more important than his rude friends.
Well, like, it depends. It depends what you mean by he's rude to the guy. Like, if he's like,
get the fuck out of here! I'm talking to this girl.
It depends.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you don't like a dominant male? You like?
I do. No, I do.
I think you do.
No, I do.
I think you do.
I do. I do like a dominant male, but I don't like rude males. Like, I think that there's a.
But maybe the only way he can get through to that rude friend of his is by being that.
Okay, then I like that.
Because he's trying to preserve.
That's the only way.
He's trying to preserve this little situation he's got going on with you at the bar.
Then I like that.
Because I've seen it numerous times. You get that one guy that, like, tries to, like, jump in, says something stupid, tries to lick your ear, whatever it is.
What the fuck?
Or he smells like alcohol. You never seen that? We know 20 guys upstairs at the trap that do that.
Am I allowed to swear on here?
Yeah, we try to keep it to a minimum, but absolutely you can swear.
I swear.
He drops all F-bombs.
Like at least half my
But we kind of got a couple of priests that are listening to the podcast now, so we're trying to keep it to a minimum.
Oh,
yeah, I got a couple of priests listening now. So
I apologize.
Yeah. A couple,
yeah.
A couple, really.
They told me not to say their names, but they're a couple, yeah.
If you say so. What kind of priests are they?
Catholic.
Okay, just checking. I don't know.
Yeah, they drink the sauce.
They're holy.
They drink the sauce.
That's all you need to know.
Okay, so we're gonna shift gears again, and so what are your turn-ons in a fellow?
Okay, so
what is your type?
Okay, so I knew you were gonna ask me this. I don't know how, but I knew you were gonna ask me this.
Okay.
And my type is I like number one, uniqueness.
Like, what's considered unique?
Like,
what
just
makes
clothing.
Unique?
It can be like anything.
Haircuts, clothing, tattoos,
like
jewelry.
It could be any of those.
Just like
singular or plural.
Anything. It can be anything, like on the exterior, the interior, anything. Like something that just sets you apart from somebody else, and that will like make me think like I will never see this person again in somebody else. I love that.
That's
gotta
deep.
Be different.
That's deep right there. The way she said that, she put that perfectly.
Yeah,
that is deep. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that.
Yeah, I love uniqueness.
So we got D'Amber here, a little bit of substance that we didn't know about. I like that. So it's good to be a nice young girl with substance. Doesn't happen too often, but you know.
Why? Thank you.
I
appreciate that.
So uniqueness is always good. I hear that,
yeah.
But you need more than that, don't you?
Yeah,
you gotta be knowledgeable about birds.
They have to.
Just birds or all animals?
All animals.
Mostly birds.
Mostly birds, yeah. Mostly crows and ravens, but if you know about other bird species, then that's cool too. I love sense of humor. I'm not a big, like, I don't care about looks. I just care about, like, core values, all that stuff. Like, I don't really have a type. I would say that my type is, like, uniqueness.
So what you're saying is I have a chance.
If only
she's
you
not
were
worried
married,
about looks.
Mario.
Obviously, I can't leave my wife and my children, but not gonna lie to you, can't do it.
Maybe one day.
Nah, I don't know. She'll She'll kill all of us.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. That would not be good.
I actually I think sense of humor goes a long way.
Yeah, 100%.
Because if you can't laugh, don't come near me. That's my philosophy.
Yeah.
That's my philosophy.
But I also like to be the funny one too. Like, not that I think that I'm the funniest person ever, but like I like to, like, know that like I have a good sense of humor too.
Have you ever had a guy give you like a good pickup line at the bar?
Yeah, but they're all terrible.
What's one? Name one of them. Name a terrible one that you got from a pickup line.
I can't even think of like. They're just terrible. Like,
really?
I can't even think of a good pickup line.
You can't think of a good pickup line?
The only good pickup line that I can think of is to somebody just coming right up and being like, either telling me a fun fact or just being like, I don't know, like someone just like is bold. I like boldness.
You like boldness?
Yeah, but I think pickup lines can sometimes be like, if they're too common, it's just like, whatever. I don't want to hear.
Have you ever heard this one?
What?
You work for UPS? They swear you were scanning my package.
What?
I
have never heard that before.
That's fire. It works. It's worked for me.
Good. I don't think I've heard that one. That's
I was using that 20 years ago. But
Is that how you got your wife?
No, I met my wife at my bar through a mutual friend, and I told her she should come see me at the Christmas play at the church. Mm-hmm. I played a shepherd on Christmas Eve at the church. I wasn't in the play. I just lied, but and they made her laugh, and then we started dating.
That's so cute. See, I love that. Like, that is something. That's a pickup line that I would love.
The worst part is I actually used that on a couple other girls too, and they actually showed up at the mass with my wife.
Wow.
And not with her. I said we went out on a couple dates before Christmas. And then she wanted to go to church with me, so I met my parents at church with my sisters, and she showed up. And she knew there was no play. She figured it out. But then there was a couple girls that came to the restaurant that night. She goes, see me at the play. And I kind of had a thing for one of them, but she didn't never give me her number, nothing. And then all of a sudden I turned, I'm like, oh my God, they're here for the Christmas play. I'm not in the Christmas play. I said to my wife, Melissa, if these girls start talking about the Christmas play, tell them they were too late. They missed it. You can just go with it.
Just go.
Oh, man, it was hysterical. Oh,
just go with it.
Oh, my God. I was so mad. She actually showed up for the play. I'm like, no kidding. Like, it worked.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I can't say that's ever happened to me, but maybe one day.
Yeah, I used to have a lot of pickup lines that worked on women,
Yeah?
But, yeah. It was different back then. I'm an old man. So, in the old days,
How old are you?
I'm going to be 50 pretty soon.
Damn.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Kevin Hart meme?
Yes.
And he's interviewing that guy that plays.
He's interviewing
the Falcon.
He's interviewing the guy that plays the Falcon, or
the Falcon.
Yeah. Or no.
Isn't it the Falcon?
No, it's the one who the guy who played in Iron Man, the one who played the one in the America suit,
And he goes.
I don't remember his name.
He talks
Captain America?
No, not Captain America. No, it was specifically in an Iron Man movie where there was a second suit, and it had machine guns, and it was painted red, white, and blue.
And the guy goes, "You know me? I'm 36." And Kevin Hart goes, "Damn!" And he was like, "I'm sorry. That was me when you just said that.
Yeah, I know I'm old. I don't care.
No, you're not old.
I know. I feel it.
You're not old at all.
I feel it. Oh, the game's changed since I was going to the bars. Let me tell you. But,
stop.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I'm not single. I'm glad I'm married, so I can't do it anymore.
I love that.
So, my question to you is, you're serving. Mm-hmm. Is it? I read in a magazine a long time ago.
Okay.
One of the men's magazines. It was
one of the men's magazines.
It was we had stuff. We had
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. Oh yeah, Don Cheadle. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I was looking at it.
It was either Maxim or Stuff, one of those men magazines, and
Playboy.
No, it wasn't Playboy. No, it definitely wasn't Playboy.
Magazine?
Maxim was a men's magazine. Yeah.
I was unaware of that.
Oh yeah, and they interviewed female bartenders, and they said, "How do you feel about guys who ask you out when you're working?" Mm-hmm. And so as a waitress, how do you feel when you get that table of guys, and one of them was, "Hey, can I take you out in front of the other guys?" And they put you on the spot. And you definitely don't want this guy to take you out. How do you handle something like that? Do you say, I can't, or do you make up the lie? I have a boyfriend, or
definitely
you're a lesbian, or you lie?
Yeah.
You don't tell them straight up you're a douche.
Yeah, no. Well, I had a situation actually a couple weeks ago where I was at I was at a bar down the street and some guy asked me for my number and I gave him a fake number. And then he called the fake number to make sure that it was me. And he saw in front of me that it wasn't me. And he was freaking out. He's screaming at me. He was very upset. And I was actually very scared.
Why would you say, I don't want to give you my number, I'm not interested, and avoid this whole mess?
I don't know.
She is a people pleaser.
I'm a people pleaser. I try to be nice. I thought that he just by giving him a fake number would solve the problem. Yes, please.
So once again, the Late Night Sauce podcast is unofficially sponsored by Kettle One Vodka. We do enjoy Kettle One on the podcast, and we're still waiting for the sponsorship to come through. It's been 3 years, and it might be a long application process we didn't know about. But then again, I can't remember if you even filled out the application. Did you fill out the application, Noah?
No, I don't think so.
So this might be actually our fault that we don't have the sponsorship, pretty much.
You'll get to it. Thank you, Noah.
You're welcome.
He's making me a very nice drink.
But you understand, by trying to be a pleaser to everyone, that it's not good for you or the gentleman, right? Like,
no,
I know. I mean, I just remember the old, like, and you know what? You're not the first person I've heard about stuff like this, but like, in my day, girls used to tell me flat out, not interested, get the hell away from me, and they'll punch you in the face.
Yeah.
They're not interested, but they're still giving numbers. They're still exchanging chats. They're still,
I'll never, if I'm really not interested, I'll never give him my real number. I'm also a huge, I have really bad anxiety when it comes to, giving someone my phone number or my social media or anything, my name. If I'm not interested in you, I don't want you to know anything about me.
Okay.
So I'll, try to disguise myself. But then, of course, that went and it bit me in the butt, so that didn't work. But he ended up respecting that I didn't give him a real number because I didn't know him. And then
sounds like a pussy to me, Noah.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Can I ask you a question?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I have a question. When you give out a fake number,
yes.
Do you just make up random numbers, or do you give him a real number?
Somebody you know.
I give him. Okay, ready?
You give him the number to Pizza Hut.
This is my secret, guys.
Yes.
Ready? I give them my phone number, but I change the last 2 digits.
Okay.
You can't be doing that.
What?
That's 2 little digits to change.
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah. If you do 1 digit, you must have put it in wrong.
Maybe that's maybe 20 different numbers.
But then that gives me oh my bad.
So what happens? So now you get this guy that's interested in you. You're not interested in him. You give him a fake number, and you don't hear from him again. But now you're waitressing at the Trap, and all of a sudden you're sitting at table 12 with 2 of his friends in his just section. What do you do?
I say,
you didn't call me. Why didn't you call me?
No, I would. Me?
Yeah,
I would never do that. No.
Okay.
If I was interested in someone.
No, you weren't interested in him. And you gave him a fake number.
Oh, and he said to me,
and all of a sudden he's sitting at your table in your section on a Friday night at the Trap, and he's like, "Hey, how you doing? I tried to call you," and
I'd be like, I don't know who you are. I'm so sorry.
Wow, you're gonna pretend you even meet him? That's even worse.
Well, it depends. It depends.
You better change the table, give another waitress the table, because you do not want to deal with that mess.
It depends. It depends what the situation is. It depends who he is. It all depends.
Okay, well, let's start focusing on the guys that you are interested in.
Okay.
So, you have a fellow that likes birds.
Okay.
Who it can be funny, I guess. He wants to take you out on a date.
Okay.
What is the restaurant you would want him to take you to in Rhode Island? Or one of your favorite places that? Because I know there's different levels.
Can I be honest with you?
Well, before you're honest. With different levels, I know some people don't want to go to a nice place right away because it gives a bad sign. Some girls don't like nice places. Some girls are afraid guys are cheap. Mm-hmm. So, answer. This guy is a guy you're interested in. You're not worried about what he thinks. What's the place you want him to take you to?
I'm being 100% transparent here, and I'm not just saying this because I work here, but literally here.
Safe House?
Yes. Well, the Trap. The Trap.
Damn.
Yeah. Only because I was
on a date.
Yes, I would literally love nothing more than to sit outside by the fireplace.
Okay.
Fire pit, and just have maybe a bottle of wine, maybe a glass of wine, a cocktail, whatever.
What kind of wine do you like?
I like everything, but I would probably Merlot is my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Merlot.
I would not have guessed that.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said I would not have guessed that.
Yeah. No, I like red wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, like, somewhere like this, like, where it's, like, chill, but it's also nice, but it's also, like, laid back.
Okay.
And there's, like, it's loud, but it's also quiet, like, depending on the time.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like here is perfect for something like that. Yeah. And I'm not just saying that.
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah. I was like, I would love to go here.
I believe you. All right. Okay. So, let's just say you meet a guy who doesn't give you a choice where you want to go. He's like, I'm taking you to this place.
I love that also.
What's the place he would take you that you would hate the most?
Ooh. Can I say something really controversial?
Oh boy.
Well, it's not controversial, but a lot of people wouldn't agree with me when I say this. I'm not the biggest fan on, like, activity dates for, like, a first date. Like, if you're going to take me, like, mini golfing or something, I'm like, as much as I would love that, I would just love to, like, get to know you more.
Okay.
And, like, on, like, more,
that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Why is that controversial?
Because a lot of people are like, yeah, I like to, like, fill the awkwardness. Like, we're going to go, like, mini golfing, or we're going to go to Six Flags.
See, when you say controversial, you just had the audience waiting to hear something juicy. That's not controversial.
Yeah, right.
I'm thinking, like,
no.
I was not even thinking mini golf. I don't know. Mini golf didn't enter my head at all.
No, okay, controversial is not the right word, but, like, something that's, I like to get to know them.
Yeah.
And I feel like if it's, like, a fake, like, oh my God, we're having so much fun.
Bowling?
Bowling's fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't like mini golf?
I like mini golf on, like, if I, like, actually know you. But, like, for a first or a second date.
You're really a competitive mini golfer, that's why.
Yeah, right?
I'm actually pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like if this guy sucks, it's going to ruin a relationship, so you don't want to go right away. You want to find out if he's good first.
And then I can absolutely whip his ass.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
All right, so mini golf, not on the first date, but what about a restaurant or bar?
A place that I wouldn't want to go to?
For a first date.
That's a good question. I don't like super expensive restaurants.
Really? Why is that?
For like a first date, I just feel like you're trying too hard. And I feel like for me, it's like I care more about...
Is it trying too hard, just like the good things in life?
Ooh.
Because...
That's a good question.
I
think it depends on the person.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like for me personally, like as much as I would love to go to like a nice steakhouse and get like the most expensive cut and blah 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 blah.
You can still go to a steakhouse and not get the most expensive cut.
It is true.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But for me, like I would much rather go to like a more like chill, intimate place with someone.
You have to go to Applebee's?
I would love to go to Applebee's.
Okay. So you go to Applebee's.
Yeah, interesting.
Look at that.
Wow.
Funny how that came up, Gabs.
You know what's funny? Gab and I differ very much on our expectations for men.
That's okay.
In a lot of ways, but we're also very similar in a lot of ways, which is good. Because like we have great input for each other on certain things, but we're very different.
What's the longest relationship you had with a fellow? 3
years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
A very young girl to have a 3-year relationship.
Yeah.
And so 3 years is your longest. What's the shortest?
Like actually date. I've only
2 hours.
Yeah. No, you want to know something really sad? My first boyfriend ever, I dated him for a day, and then it was electronic day at school. Like we could bring our iPods in, and he broke up. He literally was like, "Hey Brianna, check your iPod." So I like went on my iPod and he texted me on Uvu. Do you remember Uvu?
No.
I remember.
He texted me on Uvu. I'm breaking up with you in front of the entire class.
Disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like Uvu wasn't even like a chat thing.
Yeah.
It was videos.
Oh yeah. Yep.
He took a video of himself saying, "I'm breaking up with you."
Nah, he texted it, which is arguably worse.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. So that was probably my short. That was like a day. That was in 5th grade.
That was 5th grade.
We're still very good friends, so it didn't end bad.
5th grade? We're going back to 5th grade on this.
Yeah.
I probably should have said the teenage years.
I've only been in one serious relationship.
Okay, well you're young.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gotta get out there. You gotta venture out. Get some crazy ass. I don't know.
Some crazy ass.
Some crazy ass.
I don't know about that.
You grind up on a Latin guy. I don't know.
I don't know. I know what I want.
You don't know.
Someone. You don't know. You're right.
And my friends always made fun of me in high school.
Why they make fun of you?
Because I never had a boyfriend in high school.
So that doesn't mean anything.
But it's because I knew what I wanted, and I didn't want any of the boys that I was in high school with. So
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
That's why I've never had like a short-term boyfriend.
Okay. So, let's just say you finally meet a guy that you're very interested in. Mm-hmm. And he takes you on a nice date.
Okay.
What's the drink he would order that would immediately turn you off?
An espresso martini.
We covered that one.
Yes.
Well, not on air, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
I don't know. I think like if a guy can order whatever he wants. But if he was to order like an espresso martini, like a flavored espresso martini, that's even worse. I'm just like...
Does it make a difference of like when he orders the martini?
Yeah, what if it's after the meal with dessert?
What if it's after dinner?
What if you order like a nice tiramisu?
That's fine.
With this espresso martini?
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, that makes sense though. You know, if you lead off with the espresso, you got issues. I don't know.
I
don't like people who lead off with espresso martinis.
It's weird.
Not that I don't like them.
Girls
we talked about this with Alan a little bit.
Huh?
I said we talked about this with Alan.
Alan, yeah. And he agreed with us.
He did.
He agreed with us.
Espresso martini. That's an after dinner type of deal.
I agree. I feel like there's like a certain community of like espresso martini drinkers, and if like you're in that community, you're just like automatically like. Bzz.
How do you feel about? Or maybe I don't know if you're that kind of girl, but are you the kind of girl that makes guys order the same drink you order?
No.
You have to have this. Oh my God, this is the best. You have to have it, and the guy feels compelled that he has to order because you're telling him, and he thinks by drinking the same drink you're drinking, you guys are gonna do no pants dance later.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I've been in that situation.
Absolutely.
I got stuck drinking stuff that I didn't want to drink, and I did not have sex. Yes, it did not happen.
Was it a Dorothy Slippers drink?
First of all, Dorothy Slippers weren't even invented when I was doing this. We're going back to the 90s.
Damn.
Okay? We're going back. I got stuck drinking Cosmos with some girl once.
Oh, God.
Oh, man, that was an awful idea.
Hey, Cosmos are good.
Not when you're a 22-year-old male.
Let me ask you this. Does the orientation of the espresso martini change things as well?
Actually, yes.
What does orientation mean?
Yes.
It means if it's like up or on the rocks.
Oh.
Yeah, like
that's not what I thought you meant.
What did you think?
I thought you meant if you meant like Baileys or no Baileys.
I mean, that's also. I mean, if that makes a difference to you, I'd like to hear why.
Like if a man was like, "I'll take an espresso martini, no Baileys," I'd be like, "Damn." But if he was like, "I'll take an espresso martini with Baileys," I'd be like, you know what I mean?
How do you feel about guys with like rim jobs on their drinks? Like cinnamon sugar or like chocolate on the glass, or
I had a customer the other day do that.
Okay.
I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, guys can do whatever they want. I'm all for.
You're anti rim jobs.
I'm anti rim jobs. Yes.
Is like
unless it's a margarita.
I was about to say, is
unless
a margarita.
Salt's okay and sugar's okay.
Salt and sugar is okay.
What about tahini?
I love a good tahini.
Tahini is more than okay.
Yeah.
Tahini is actually.
That's a plus.
Yes, tahini is promoted. Yes, if you're not getting tahini on your margarita.
You like it spicy, don't you?
Oh yeah.
You're a spicy girl.
I used to carry crushed red pepper in my purse.
That's
why?
Weird.
For all my crushed red pepper needs.
Let me ask you this:
How many?
How many? The was it like?
Was it a jar?
It was like in a little. Jar? It was like in a little to-go sized.
Was it like
souffle cup with a lid?
Was it like the package you get from Domino's or some shit?
No. It was like a little.
That make more sense.
I forget the brand name, but like those like little spices that you get from
McCormick's.
Yeah, it was like a little.
You carry McCormick's around at all times.
Yeah, I don't.
No, they make small ones. They make small ones. They do. I know what you're talking about. Go to the Dollar Tree. They're small.
Yeah. I used to carry it with me. And I would put it on everything.
Really?
I would rim my Diet Coke right now with crushed red pepper if I could.
If we were on video right now, we would watch you do it.
You can.
If we had a video camera, we would watch you do it.
That could be the next challenge.
Well, we're working on it.
I'll do it, but I'll feel weird doing it the whole time.
That's okay.
So let me ask you: you're putting red pepper flakes on your Diet Coke. The guy across from you was like, "Hey, I feel like I should put red pepper flakes in my Diet Coke to kind of get with this girl."
Yeah.
Like, do you respect him for doing it because he thinks he's going to gain points?
I mean, if he's doing it to be like to try to get in my pants, then absolutely not. But if he's like doing it to be like funny and try to be like, I'll do it too, I'll be like, I respect that.
Okay. Well, guys are funny because they still try to get in your pants, so you know that, right?
Yeah, but I can like tell the difference.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me ask you this.
What, Noah?
So you're rimming your Diet Coke with crushed red pepper.
Yeah, what's making it stick to the glass?
But I don't know, lime or some shit. I guess. I don't know.
There's no limes around.
Simple syrup. I don't know. It kind
of is it a can of Diet Coke or is it on a glass?
You can't rim a can.
Preferably glass.
You can rim a can.
You can, but it's not
preferably
right.
on the rocks.
But a guy orders an espresso martini with Baileys and just ain't doing it.
Just there's just something about that that's just.
At what point in a relationship do you think you can feel comfortable with a person that allows them to order the drink that you don't like?
Excellent question.
Okay,
you're dating 3 months. You're having intercourse.
Mm-hmm. What? I hate that word.
I'm sorry. You're having coitus.
Okay. Even worse. Okay.
That's terrible. Coitus.
Things are going great. Mm-hmm. You're talking about going on vacation together.
Okay.
At what point is it okay for him to order that espresso martini with Baileys?
He can order whatever he wants.
After 3 months.
There's like, if I really care about you, there is nothing that you could do. There is nothing that you could order from the bar. There is nothing that you could order from the kitchen that will turn me away from you.
You're not trying to change anybody. That's what you're doing.
No, never.
I like that. You let them be themselves.
Yeah.
But if it's a Caesar salad,
yeah, that's a little. I actually respect people more when they're like willing to be like themselves and maybe even a little flamboyant. I think it's so cute when guys are willing to like express themselves in like I'll get an espresso martini, but
with
like
Baileys.
Not with Baileys right off the bat. It can be a little but like if I really like you, then it's like I respect you.
What's wrong with the Caesar salad chicken?
There's nothing wrong with Caesar salad with chicken.
She goes, that's what my brother orders every single
Well, I said anchovies. This is different.
Applebee's is good, man. Don't even get me started with Applebee's.
Okay, so we're going to switch gears now because we talked about what you draw as flags, the Baileys espresso martinis, but what's the drink a guy can order that'll make you like, whoa, what's that guy about? Make you feel funny in the pants.
Oh, okay. If he orders... that's a good question.
Like, do you ever sit at a bar and like you see this guy, he kind of looks like he could be something, and then you hear the drink he orders from the bartender, you're like, whoa, this guy's somebody.
How do you feel if the drink's on fire?
Like at
if a guy orders a lit up drink that turns you on.
I mean, not really. If it's a lit up drink, then no, because then that's like a whole process. I like simplicity, but I also like uniqueness. So like for example, a spicy margarita. Like if a man orders,
that's not unique.
But it is though. Like if you get like at
Applebee's, it is.
If you get like a Tajin rim and you get like a super spicy margarita and whatever, like at Blue we had a drink called Can I Kick It, which is like with carrot juice and ghost tequila, and it was delicious.
Yeah, that's different. It's got carrot juice in it.
That was so good.
That's not simple at all.
But if a guy orders that, I'm like, he knows what he's doing. But if he was to order like a Mai Tai that's on fire, I'd be like, get out of here.
Mai Tai's on fire?
Maybe.
I want to do one now.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, from Mai Tai, you float like the dark. You float the dark rum on top, yeah? So, like, I mean,
we don't make Mai Tais correctly. Now, I don't know.
I've never made a correct Mai Tai.
It all depends who the guy is. Like, if a guy was to order a Stoli raspberry with Sprite, I'd be like, all right, let's wrap it up over here.
Wow.
But if he was, I just saw the Stoli bottle and I was like, that's kind of a feminine bottle. But if he was to order like a spicy margarita with like ghost tequila, I'd be like.
So what's your go-to drink when you walk into a bar?
That changes. I've been on
Name a couple.
I like dirty martinis.
Oh yeah, we should have known that.
I like spicy margaritas.
Okay, yeah, we should have known. Yeah.
Vanilla vodka and Diet Coke.
Okay.
I like.
Not espresso martinis.
I do like espresso martinis.
No, she's like guys who. She's like guys who drink them.
Guys who
drink them. She can drink them. It's about what the guys are doing.
Yes.
All right.
I like pumpkin beer.
Okay.
I actually do like beer very much. So I'll order beer.
You're a beer girl. Okay.
I do like beer.
If it's not pumpkin season, what beer is your go-to?
Yeah.
Blue Moon.
That's a good beer. Yeah, but I like Blue Moon. Blue Moons are good.
And Coors. Gabby and I went to the Journey Def Leppard concert. Gab, we were drinking so many Coors that night. That was the best night of my life because of Coors Light. Really? Coors Light should sponsor this video, actually, because of how much I freaking loved them that night.
No, we gotta. Coors Light's gonna sponsor when we get Vicky on the podcast.
Okay.
Yes. Vicky.
She doesn't know Vicky yet. She doesn't know Vicky yet.
Coors Light could get it. That's all I have to say.
Okay. So we're gonna basically say that you have a good variety. Whatever your mood is, you don't have a go-to. You have go-tos, plural.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Vanilla and diet.
How do you feel about a guy? So you walk into a bar, and I mean, I like to let the lady order her drink first, so I'll ask her, what would you like, and then order it. Mm-hmm. You order your drink. Let's say I'll have a Kettle One dirty martini with blue cheese olives. Mm-hmm. Like, bam, you just spit it out. You knew exactly what you wanted, right? And the guy goes, "Can I see your drink menu?" How do you feel about that?
I feel indifferent.
Really?
Yeah.
A guy needs to see a drink menu to decide on what he wants to drink. Not saying you want to see a wine list or a beer list, a drink cocktail menu.
Ooh. Okay, if I was to order a drink...
Because sometimes you want to look at a wine list and you want to look at a beer list, see what they had.
What's wrong with a cocktail list?
If I was to order a drink right off the bat, and I knew exactly what I wanted, not that I would expect them to know exactly what they wanted, but I just feel like it's restaurant etiquette. I don't know. I hate sending the waitress back and forth. So I would respect if they were I'll just take a blah 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 blah, and then they said the first thing that they think of.
Let me ask you this: ask you, Mario. What cocktail menu's already on the table?
That's different.
Is it different?
Yeah.
Well, why is it different?
Because you're not being indecisive to the bartender that's waiting to take your order.
I suppose. Especially
when you're in a bar that you're waiting 20 minutes to get the bartender's attention, and then you're let me see a drink list.
I mean, at 20 minutes, you need to have you need to have a drink ready to go.
Exactly.
If you're waiting
20 minutes to ask to see a drink menu, there's something wrong.
Yeah, you can't. If you sit down and they come right over and you're let me see a drink menu, that doesn't count.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. Yeah.
I mean, if it's within the first 3 minutes, doesn't matter.
How long is it weird for a guy to figure out what he wants to drink when he looks at the drink menu? You're almost done with your martini, so doesn't order the drink. How do you feel about that? Because in a busy,
I'm almost done with my martini.
Because in a busy bar, bartenders are okay, if the girl orders her drink and the guy's looking at a drink list, they're not coming back to that guy right away. Bartenders will make a guy wait forever for their drink if you want to look at the drink list. If girls want it, guys will go into the girls a little quicker.
I would say 3 minutes and 30 seconds max.
I would say
that's pretty.
I would say.
Is that a good answer?
I don't know.
It's very specific. First off,
3 minutes and 30 seconds on the dot. Period.
Yeah. All right. So I would say it may be acceptable if the girl orders the drink and then they leave and they're oh, I need a minute, and they leave and they come back with the drink. If it's right then and there, it's borderline acceptable.
Okay.
You know, if it's the minute they come back with said drink, I mean, it varies based on what you get. You get a bottle of Bud Light, it's there in 45 seconds.
Bud Light's the only beer that I don't love. I don't know why.
It's Bud Light. It's whatever.
It's it's good, but it's not I don't know.
It's not Kettle One.
Good is Kettle One.
It's not Kettle One. It's not Kettle One. That's for sure.
No, it's not Kettle One.
No. But I feel if it's in first rotation, if you have to send them away twice, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If you send them away twice, you're an asshole.
Exactly.
If it's once,
and by the way, you're in the business, so you're affiliated with this guy. You know what I mean? If they know you're a waitress there, and they're gonna judge you for hanging out with guys like that.
Yeah.
Do you judge people that you know based on how they treat people in the industry?
Oh, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, just in case, you got it.
I actually left a girl at a bar one night that was being disrespectful to a bartender.
Good for you.
At my friend's bar.
You got it.
I had to fake a family emergency. We took separate cars, which was beautiful.
Did you say you had to fake a family emergency?
I faked a family emergency. So I'm really sorry I have to go. I just got a family call. I have to leave. I'm sorry. Maybe we'll do this again sometime. Right? I paid the bill. The bartender knew what I was doing.
Did you pay for her?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I paid the bill. We had one drink. She was being rude to the bartender.
What?
How are you rude to the bartender?
She was being rude to the bartender, and the bartender gave me the look, who was a good friend of mine, and And because she was a good friend of mine, she was the kind of bartender that would have punched her in the face. And I said, I'm really sorry, I'll be right back. And then I had a phone call, so I texted her. And I go, I'm leaving this girl. I can't believe she would talk to you like this. I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to say I got a family emergency, and I have to leave. When she leaves, text me back. I'm coming back in to drink.
That was going to be my question.
That's exactly what I went. No, I did. Oh. So I said, I'm really sorry. I got a family emergency. I got to go. I go, I'll take care of the drinks. Maybe we'll do this again sometime, right? So you go, oh my God. I go, yeah, I'm really sorry. I'll fill you in when I get a chance. I got to go right now. And I just took off, but I just went around the corner and drove and waited.
Did you peel off?
I didn't peel off because she was inside. She finished her drink.
Do you think she knew?
No. She finished her drink inside, right? And then the bartender texted me. She's gone. I parked my car, go right back in. I'm really sorry. Like, I met this girl. I thought she was a nice kid. I did not know she was disrespectful to bartenders. I can't be affiliated with. She goes, my friend, she actually passed away, the bartender. She goes, I know you're not like that, but I didn't punch her in the face because she was with you. I go, if you did, I wouldn't get upset. And then years later, I run into her again, and she's like, oh my God, we never had the second date. I go, yeah, I know, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of seeing somebody right now. I'm sorry. And then I wasn't seeing anybody at the time, but I just pretended I did.
Man.
It was too funny. I've done that. But, yeah, it can't be affiliated with people that are rude to people in the business. It's just bad.
There's nothing more unattractive than when someone's rude to, like, a wait staff. Anyone.
Let me ask you another question. So let's say that you got this guy. You're thinking it's going well.
Okay.
He's attractive. Sexually, you guys are meshing.
Okay, we have good chemistry.
Good chemistry sexually.
Okay.
You see him pay the bill, and he gives a shitty tip to the bartender or waitress. Ooh. What do you do?
That's a
no,
great
yeah,
question.
that's an immediate turn off. Yeah.
Does sex stop?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Does the breakup happen?
Well, not the breakup. I think a conversation happens.
And what if he gives you a hard time? Like, I don't care.
Then he's done.
Really?
Yeah. If Gab knows this about me.
But you respect him. If you yell at him, he puts more money down. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Really?
Yeah. If he's like, oh, I didn't know.
Because if he didn't know, he did know. If he's saying he didn't know, that means he did know.
There's nothing that bothers me more than people who do not tip like 15 to 20%. Nothing that bothers me more.
15 to 20 in the business?
Well, 20% minimum, but I have to say 15 because some people actually don't know. So they'll leave 15 and think that that's enough, but 20% is what's expected. If I'm going out with a guy and he leaves 20, if he doesn't leave 20%, I'm like, especially because I'm a waitress, so it's like,
yeah,
that's how I'm paying my bills. That's how I'm paying my school. That's how I'm paying my books. All that stuff. So if he's not paying 20%, then I'm like, then I'll leave a couple more.
That's a classy act, but you shouldn't have to. The guy should definitely leave it, but
yeah, I mean, yeah.
And the guy should know better because he knows you're in the business.
Yeah.
And you're doing that.
Yeah.
Now, if the guy's that cheap and he's gonna be that stupid to make sure that he lets you see the bad tip.
Yeah.
If he was that cheap, he should be smart enough to cover it up and not let you see it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Okay.
I agree with that.
It happened to me when I was with a girlfriend. She introduced me to this other girl. She was like, let's go get dinner. So we went and got Italian. She left the worst tip I've ever seen to the point where I waited until they left.
Throw more money down?
And I tipped like 22%. And I was like, I was so mad. I was like, I told the girl, I was like, I never want to hang out with her.
Yeah. Can't be affiliated with that. If you're in the business, you're hanging out with people who leave bad tips, you can get judged.
Yeah.
You can get judged. That's what we do.
Then you're definitely getting judged.
You're definitely judged.
It doesn't only make them look bad. It makes you look bad.
Yeah. Of course it does.
You're allowing that to happen.
Yeah. Of course. That's why people want to say, how come you never go out and drink with me? Because you suck at tipping.
Rhode Island's so small, too.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's going to know everything. Everyone's going to remember you, blah, 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 blah. It's like, just leave 20%. Just leave 25%, whatever. Like, waiters, wait staff, everything, like, they're working hard. They have to tip out. They have to tip out at the end of the night, which is like the money that you're giving them, like they're not even keeping.
I feel like standard, if you're in the business, it should be 30% or higher.
100%, yeah. I agree with that.
If you're a waiter or a waitress or a bartender, you should tip at least 30.
I agree with
30 that. 30 if the service sucks.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You don't think
if the
30%?
service sucks,
No.
what should you leave?
30 on the service
on shitty service? Yeah.
Why are you gonna get more than 20?
On the surface,
because you don't know why it's. But you don't know why it sucks. What if it's the kitchen's fault? What if it's the fucking this? You don't know.
I mean, like.
I mean, if you go there constantly, and it's always shitty. Then yeah.
When the kitchen sucks, Mario, is it your fault?
No.
No? I mean, like, do you give shitty service when the kitchen sucks?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Well, I mean, fuck.
The service is they're waiting 45 minutes for a dinner.
Well, I mean, that's not your service. That's
it's still service.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you
can tell the difference. I get you.
You can. I mean, I feel like I've had plenty of experiences where the service sucks and it's not like anybody's fault but theirs. But
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never get bad service anywhere I go. For some reason, people like to wait on me. I don't know why. No, seriously, I'm talking New York, Boston, New Hampshire, Vermont, wherever I go.
Thank you, Gab.
I don't know what, I got this look that people want to be nice to me. I don't get it.
You're a very friendly man.
You think so, huh? You don't know me. 1,000,000%.
Oh,
you don't know me, I guess.
Can you ask me more?
I'm the friendliest food one you ever met.
Can you ask me more personal questions before we have to go?
Okay, first of all, you can't demand more questions.
Yeah, the questions come when they come, buddy.
But you know what? It doesn't matter because I do have some. So
like one or two more.
We're gonna be wrapping this up soon. We have a couple questions left, but
I love questions.
But here's a couple questions. We're gonna dig in deep right now. Let's do some digging, okay? Miss Coventry,
Bumpkin.
lady. So let's just say hypothetically. Mm-hmm. You are you and Gabs are out having some cocktails, and you got a couple of guys, kicking the game to you, and it's going okay. Mm-hmm. And you got some flow going, and you got a date coming in, and you got another date after that. Mm-hmm. What exactly is the appropriate time for a gentleman to send you dick pics?
Never.
Really?
Never.
You don't like penis pictures?
Unless we're dating, no.
Well, you're dating. That's what I'm saying. You're dating.
How long into dating?
Okay.
Yeah, how long into dating? How long into dating is a penis pic sent to you?
No, even if we're dating, I feel like it's.
You're not into that.
No, just not to like. I just feel like it's more like all about like the in-person time. I just feel like
you like the real thing.
Yeah,
so you can hold on to.
Yeah.
My goal is to make vodka come out nose tonight.
It's not close.
This close.
No, I'm not a big.
Do you ever send nudes of yourself to gentlemen?
Me?
Yeah.
No, never.
Really?
Never.
I respect that.
Yeah.
You know why? Guys are scumbags. They'll show everybody.
They're terrible.
Yep.
Yeah. They're awful.
One of my best friends, I saw her naked because this guy had told her not to date. Mm-hmm. She sent naked pictures of herself to him, and he showed it to me and my friend. And I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And now I had to tell her years later, I've seen you naked.
Yeah.
She's like, what are you talking about? Oh, you were posing like this? You sent it to him? Her face dropped. She's like, why won't you tell me this? Because you were like a little sister to me, and I saw my little sister's vagina because of you. Thanks a lot.
I feel like it's so unattractive when someone does something like that.
I can't send penis pics to anyone because the lens is very small, and so is my penis. But and I don't want that on the internet.
Yeah.
And I never did. That stuff wasn't around when I was single.
Yeah.
When I was single, there was no cell phone cameras.
Yeah.
That's how long I've been with my wife. So, but okay. So I actually respect her more just for doing that. I don't like girls that send nudes.
No.
I mean, it's
also like, this whole past year has been like I've come to terms with myself a lot more this past year.
Okay.
I've also never been like a bikini picture person.
What does that mean?
Like, I'd never posted
bikini
pictures of myself ever. Like, I never did that.
Okay.
Until like I finally started to get like confident in myself. So I posted one bikini picture. That's the only picture that I have on me.
Okay.
On my Instagram.
Okay.
And like, I just like, I feel like if you're a girl and you're posting a lot of pictures of you, guys too, of like themselves like in bikinis trying to show off their bodies, like that's great that like you love that, but I just feel like that's like an insecurity thing.
Okay.
In a way, or
attention grabbing.
Yeah but I feel like if it's often, yes.
How do you feel about guys who wear banana hammocks at the beach?
What the fuck?
What?
Speedos, banana hammocks.
If you can rock it, you can rock
Yeah.
Really?
If you can pull it off, you go for it.
Really?
You do what you got to do. Yeah.
So, you got a guy. The first time you're going to the beach together, you're taking off your little like Ciroc. Is that what it's called?
Ciroc vodka.
Sundress. I'm sorry. And you
what happened to Ciroc vodka?
No, not Ciroc. It's
still there. It's around.
It's Puffy's vodka. I don't think anybody's drinking it anymore. But so you take off your little like beach attire, and you got your bikini, and you're looking good, and you put your lotion on, and the guy takes off his shorts. And he's got a banana hammock, a Speedo.
If he pulled out a Speedo, I literally think I would literally get in my car and go home.
Really?
Or I would swim home.
Really?
1 million. Yeah, I can't
You hate
do that.
Speedos.
I don't hate Speedos.
You just said you hated them. You would go home or swim home. That's hate.
I would probably laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go home.
Really?
I would laugh and then I'd be like, I gotta go. I'd be like, I'd pull at you. I'd be like, I have a family emergency. I need to go. And then I would just walk away.
But what if you drove with him?
I would say I need to leave.
You gonna Uber home from the beach?
Gabby and I did that once. Gabby and I went on a double date once.
So you don't like Speedos?
No.
Banana hammocks? No.
No.
I had to wear one once for my job at the beach. I was a lifeguard.
If you can rock it,
I couldn't rock it.
Then I respect it.
I was actually skinnier back then. I just got out of high school. Me and my cousin were like lifeguards at Scarborough Beach, and we had to wear like Speedos for like the uniform and stuff. So like my cousin was like good looking. All the girls loved him, and he was walking up and down the beach, and the girls were like, "Oh my God, he's this." So I said, "Hey, what's going on? Why do the girls love you so much? I'm kind of good looking too. Like, why can't the girls like check me out?" So he's like, "Hey, here's what you gotta do. Go to the supermarket tomorrow before work, grab a potato and put it inside your Speedo, and the girls will love you." I'm like, "A potato?" He's like,
Don't
"Yeah."
tell me you did that.
So I woke up the next morning, went to Stop and Shop right near Scarborough Beach in Narragansett, and I put a potato, put it inside my Speedo. So I'm walking up on the beach, and the girls are like, "Oh my God, what the hell? This is, oh my God," they're looking the other way. I said to my cousin, I go, "Hey, what's going on? I put the potato like you told me to in my Speedo." He goes, "Yeah, moron, you're supposed to put it in the front, not in the back."
You put a potato in the back? What the fuck?
That's a joke. That really didn't happen. That didn't happen. It's a joke. I can't even swim. I can't be a lifeguard.
Oh my God. I should try that one.
Yeah, you should.
I'll put 2 potatoes in the back.
You almost said poop.
I almost did.
That's what the whole thing. Yeah. Anyway. So okay, so no Speedos for Brianna. That's gonna be the name of the podcast, by the way. No Speedos for Brianna.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
So we have to wrap this up. One last little question, then we have to wrap this up because we are getting late.
Make it a good one, please.
Well,
boys.
No boys. What does that mean?
No boys. No boys questions. Ask me something deeper.
Ask her something about birds.
I don't have any questions about birds. I feel like I learned a lot today.
Ask me anything.
No questions about birds. No questions about boys?
You can ask me anything, though.
I know I can. I have all night. So
I got a question.
I know. No, let's go with yours.
All right. So, it's a classic here on the Late Night Sauce podcast.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to have a beverage with a famous person, dead or alive, who would it be?
Judy Garland.
Judy Garland.
Whoa! She didn't even think. She was quick with that.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes. Do you want to know why?
Who's Judy Garland?
She's the Wizard of Oz.
Judy Garland is the woman who played Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
She is my absolute idol.
Really?
And yes. She is like...
Why?
Guys, you can ask Gabby. The Wizard of Oz has been like...
This. I don't know.
No.
She is
also
shocked.
Audrey Hepburn, but I have to say Judy Garland because The Wizard of Oz, like I
thought you were going to say
Leonardo DiCaprio also, but then I'd probably fall in love with him. And then
really?
Yeah. Okay, now... Okay,
no rules.
What's your favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
Titanic. I can quote the entire thing.
Oh, well, she didn't blink and she just said it.
Oh,
really?
The entire thing. Literally the entire movie I can
quote. So you have a romantic side to you.
I do.
You like rom-coms?
Yes.
What's your favorite rom-com? Titanic's not a rom-com, by the way. I think it's...
10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh,
One of my favorite movies, by the way.
Really?
I love that movie.
It's such
Heath
a good
Ledger?
movie. Yeah.
Oh, Julia Stiles?
Yeah.
Oh.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Do you know I took an acting class in high school and I had to perform the poem scene when she was like, I
crying?
hate the way you talk to me. Yeah, that scene.
You had to do that? Mm-hmm. They made you do that, or you chose to do it?
I chose to do it.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Sounds different than what you described it as. I don't know.
No, but
really?
Judy Garland is like my old time. Like ever since I was a little girl, I was like,
so that's your female. So who's your male? Your male would be Leonardo DiCaprio, huh?
Yeah. And then if I
had
to choose
he's
another
a good
male,
dude, man. I'd love to hang out with him sometime.
I feel like he would be.
I feel like he gets arrested.
Although I feel like he's kind of boring though.
No, I'm not okay getting arrested with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I feel like he'd pay for the lawyer though.
I know. I feel like he'd leave us there and just get out on his own.
I feel like he wouldn't.
I don't know.
Do you guys know that guy
man.
on TikTok? And he's like,
I don't have TikTok.
I forget his name. He's like super.
I don't know.
You're not
I don't know.
Who's the guy I'm thinking of? He has a mullet and he's super random and he's so funny. You know who I'm talking about?
I feel like there's a lot of people with mullets on.
No, I forget
TikTok.
his name. I just like people who are funny. I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio's not
Who's
funny.
a celebrity you would never want to have a drink with? Female. Female.
I would never want to have a drink with.
What she's thinking.
Yeah, this is.
Those wheels are turning. I can see it.
This ain't no Judy Garland, buddy.
Nope.
I would never want to have a drink with.
You can start with male if it's easier.
I saw a video on Anne Hathaway today.
Really?
And she was rude in an interview.
I can see that.
So automatically I'm like Anne Hathaway because she was rude.
Really?
Because I don't like rude people. Not saying that Anne Hathaway's rude because I'm sure that she's a very nice lady and I would love to have a drink with her. But she could have had a very bad day and I just don't.
But when you see somebody's bad day, it
but
doesn't matter.
When you're getting $10 million for a movie,
you can be nice.
You can be nice for a day.
You're right.
All right. Who's the guy you wouldn't want to have a drink with?
I wouldn't want to have a drink with. Do you know that guy from Mamma Mia? He plays the dad.
No.
No idea.
I forget his name, but I heard he's.
I've been meaning to want to watch that too. I just haven't had a chance.
I heard he's an absolute asshole.
Really?
I do not want to have a drink with him ever.
Interesting.
Yeah. If he asked me for a drink, I'd be like, nah.
I would definitely want to have a drink with Anne Hathaway. She's great.
She is great, but I just feel like after that interview today, I was like,
okay.
It's a weird feeling. I feel like I'd also get arrested with Anne Hathaway. I don't know.
You think you would get arrested with Anne Hathaway?
I don't know.
What would she make you do to get arrested?
I have no idea.
I feel like Leo's more like
really.
I think he's more like a puppet master. He can make you do shit you didn't want to do. Just saying.
I don't know.
Anne Hathaway does nothing for me.
We'll have to rehash it.
She's not gonna make me do anything I don't want to do. Anne Hathaway. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
her performance in Les Mis was mwah.
Okay. I like Anne Hathaway. I'm just saying she can't make me do stuff I don't want to do. I'm not getting arrested with that girl. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I would.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
She's a beautiful.
I'm a big boy.
You ever met Anne Hathaway?
I never met Anne Hathaway. Have you met Anne Hathaway?
I haven't.
All right then.
Well, I'm just
saying she can't. I'm just saying she can't influence me.
We'll see, man.
I got people that can influence me. I will tell you who I can get influenced by. She's definitely not one of them, but Leo could be, and not on purpose. So it'd be like an accidental thing.
It's like a Wolf of Wall Street type.
Oh man, Wolf of Wall. Yeah, him and Jonah Hill will get me arrested.
Don't even get me
Jonah
started.
Hill would definitely get me arrested.
Don't even get me started.
Okay, so
that was the last question, Brian.
That's Noah's last question, but you know what? I think we have a few more minutes.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you this.
Okay.
Let's just say 15 years down the road, you're married, children. Mm-hmm. What celebrity would you say would be your hall pass? Like you and your husband, hey, you got one celebrity you could have sexual relations with. Who would it be?
Who would, like, my hall pass be?
Yeah.
Like, I could have sex with him?
Yes.
Ooh.
She's thinking. I like when they think.
I was ready for the Leonardo DiCaprio straight out.
I was gonna say Leonardo DiCaprio, but I want to say something like much.
My guess is Matthew McConaughey.
No.
Oh wow.
Matthew McConaughey.
I don't know. He's got abs. Leo doesn't.
I
feel like Leo could get abs if he wanted.
I think if he wanted them, he would have had them by now.
Man.
Okay.
Well, he didn't have them last time.
He has no roles that require abs.
He's skinny, you know.
You guys aren't ready for this.
Oh,
I feel like I'm not.
I got a funny feeling it's gonna be something awesome.
Johnny Depp from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
1950s.
What the fuck?
William Holden from Breakfast at Tiffany's. Him. He's dead now.
We have no idea.
May he rest in peace.
No idea.
He's a beautiful man.
Apparently.
So you're a nostalgic girl.
Yeah.
I like that because you have history.
Thank you.
And you have culture.
Yeah.
I hate girls with no culture.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who William Holden is.
My parents and my grandparents raised me to be like very culturally.
I know Dick Hertz from Holden, Mass.
Yes.
He was also in To Kill a Mockingbird. If you ever saw.
With the glasses?
Yeah.
That guy?
He played Atticus.
You would have that guy as your hall pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
He's a beautiful man.
Wow.
And he's smart and he's talented and he's funny and he's a great American figure. And yeah, he's wonderful.
You're definitely deep on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never would have guessed.
Mm-hmm.
So what female actress would you think about maybe doing some stuff with sexually?
A female actress?
Yeah. Who would you convert to doing,
I think the most
trimming? Is it trimming? No, what's that called?
I think the most beautiful female actress is Ana de Armas.
I don't know who that is.
I
think she's so stunning. She's beautiful.
What was she in?
I don't know.
Ana de Armas?
Ana de Armas, yeah. She's beautiful. I'll show you.
Is she like a current person or is she like somebody from Breakfast at Tiffany's?
She's current.
What's she in? She's in something. I've seen her in something. What's she in?
What's that movie?
What's she in? I've seen her in something.
She was in Blade Runner.
No.
Never
saw that.
Knives Out.
No
Time to Die.
I can see you being a Blade Runner guy.
Blonde, the Marilyn Monroe movie.
No, I want to see that.
Those were the War Dogs. Those are all like the.
I never saw War Dogs from beginning to end.
I really want to see War Dogs.
It's actually pretty good.
Well, you just said you never saw it.
But the parts I saw were good.
Yeah.
Okay. I never would have guessed that about you, but okay. I've seen her and stuff.
Not that I would do anything because I'm not like that. But
it's a sauce. We're talking sauce here. It's late night sauce.
She's
like keeping it saucy. That's what we're doing.
She's beautiful. Okay. I love her. I look up to her.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay. So we're definitely gonna have to bring you back for another podcast. I had a great time. I can't speak for you, Noah.
I
learned a lot about birds. I learned a lot about birds.
I knew things about birds. I felt very included.
I feel like I know more about birds now than I did before.
I hope you would.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
What was the fact that I said?
It was called
the birds.
It was anting.
Anting.
What do the birds do?
They
flap their wings in the ants.
Like and the things mixed with the toxins, and they get drunk.
Yeah.
Hey.
First of all, don't question. You don't interview us. We interview you on the podcast.
I was just making sure that you guys were listening.
I'm paying attention. All right.
I was making sure that you guys were listening.
We were listening.
I had bird facts.
Anyway, folks. So stay tuned. Actually, before we go, I'd like to mention that here at the Trap and Safe House, we have the fall cocktails ready to flow, and I want to give a shout out to next week. We are doing on Wednesday, October 16th. We're going to do a breast cancer awareness night. I'm having our chef Denny doing a chicken wing challenge with pink chicken wing sauce. And myself, I can't speak for my coworkers, I am donating all my tips to the breast cancer awareness Gloria Gemma.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we have Kettle One Vodka coming in doing a promo, and Rob Davis performing live. Maybe Gabrielle here will sing some songs with Rob Davis because she has the voice of an angel.
Yes, she will.
So I'd like to thank Brianna for coming on the podcast. I think we had a great night, and we're probably going to bring her back soon. We'll see. I feel like I have way more questions for her.
I know. I feel like we didn't even dive into anything.
Well, you're a deep person, which I'm very happy to finally meet somebody deep. So anyway.
Damn.
That's not what I meant, Gab. Sorry, that's not how I meant it. Don't be sensitive. This is Night Sauce. No time for sensitivity. So, folks, listen to our Late Night Sauce podcast, Kettle One. If you're listening, we need some sponsors, and check out our TikTok page and Tap That Glass Tonight Instagram page. And Late Night Sauce is still unofficially sponsored by Kettle One Vodka. We'd like to thank you for listening, and Brianna, Feel free to tell your friends you're on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Love to have you.
I had a wonderful time today.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.